Hello, my friend. Anybody home? Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Good whatever time it is in your country. Please let me know if you can hear me and you can see me. That is the most important first, because I don't want to be talking to myself. So please, some feedback. Let me know if you can hear me and you can see me before we start. So everybody in the house, thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you can hear me, you can see me before we start. And it's gonna be a very short stream because I need to go, need to do something else. So I wanted just to talk about what is happening, only to stay. Many people were waiting for the news this morning about the sacking of Oli. But it doesn't look like they're gonna sack him. Apparently they're gonna give him 3 more games to prove himself, and after that they can evaluate. Probably during the international break they might sack him, but now it looks like he's gonna continue being at the wheel. So people, I'm waiting for you to let me know if you can hear me and you can see me before we continue. Okay, just give me some feedback first. Okay, people, let me go. Hello, Mr. Akish. Brian said that King wait, what the heck, lacking something here. Let me do it very quickly. Probably this one. Okay, yeah, we got it, we fix it. Okay, so Mr. Akish, say hello. Hello to you too. And we have Brian say King Mo Salah, the king of Egypt, king of Africa, and king of the Premier League at the moment. Probably deserves Ballon d'Or, but not for this year though, because the Ballon d'Or is only for 1 year. You know, it doesn't count what you did in the past, it doesn't count what you're gonna do in the future. But I think he really deserves maybe next season, because this season is already closed. He didn't win the Champions League, he didn't win anything with Egypt, but keep walking and let's see what's gonna happen next season, next year. So Brian, I've been asking you people over and over and over again if you can hear me, you can see me before we start, but as per usual, nobody will say anything. They just want to say, they want to just see their message to go, but they don't answer to what you're asking them to do. Okay, let's go. So as you can tell, wow, Oli is done. Okay, so as you guys don't want to tell me if you can hear me or you can see me, I'm gonna continue checking on some news and see what is going to happen. Okay, let's go. Let me read some of the comments as nobody want to say anything. Let's say here, Mr. Terrace said that, wow, Ole is done. He's going out. Who told you so? He's going out finally. Did you hear any news? Do you have any breaking news about Ole getting sacked? I think he's fighting for his job. He said that he's not going, he's gonna stay. He doesn't give up. And I don't think you can push him right now unless you pay him his money and you sack him. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any news about him going out finally. Conte is coming. Conte is coming. I don't know, man. Conte coming to Man United. Man United don't want somebody that will expose them. Like Mourinho said, you know. Remember Mourinho, the complaining one all the time. Threw all the youngsters under the bus. He doesn't have a really very good relationship with the team at the moment. I don't know, man. I'm not sure that Conte is coming. Conte is a kind of guy that will expose you. He will say, you know, everything that is going on in the club. He will say it publicly on the media. And that is the last thing that the Glazers wanna hear in this current moment. They don't want somebody who will come and start talking about, you know, their secret in public and how they are not spending money and all that. But let's face it. The Glazers been spending a lot of money. I think the money been like not spent correctly, if that makes sense. They needed a CDM. They went for Sancho, and then they went for Ronaldo for commercial. Commercial money is good, but now in the football field, you ask yourself if you're gonna get the same result from Ronaldo of 10 years ago. So I don't know if Conte is coming. Zidane is kind of very quiet, you know. People are talking about Zidane because Ronaldo is there and Varane. Do you think Zidane can't speak English? It's possible. It's possible, but Zidane is waiting for the French national team next year after the World Cup, you know. Didier Deschamps is going. And I think Zidane is going to take the French national team or PSG, because Pochettino right now is not in a good situation. Not winning a lot, or winning with a lot of difficulties. All the big names, they're expecting more. So Pochettino might be sacked, and Zidane, if you offer him more money, I think he might... He's from Marseille, by the way. A very, very tough situation to be. Zidane is just like, the king in France, and he's from Marseille. Marseille is literally the enemy of Paris. So you see Zidane coaching PSG is a question mark, but at the end of the day, it's business. So I don't really know if Zidane is gonna come, and I don't know if Ole is going to be sacked today, or Antonio Conte is the right man for the job. I don't know. Anything is possible. It's football. Yeah, so Brian, it took you 10 years to answer me a freaking simple question. You're just asking question, but you don't answer to any of my questions. The first thing that I want to know when I go live is like if everything is clear, because most of the time you find yourself talking for 10 minutes without anybody even hearing you. The Glazer will announce today or tomorrow. Come on. Announce today or tomorrow. You always come up with some controversial news. I'm not sure about it, but hey, you are a Man United. I don't know. One day you are an Arsenal fan, another day you are a Tottenham fan, a Liverpool fan. Today you are a Man United fan, right? Yeah, because you just want to banter because you don't like Chelsea. You're so jealous. So depending on the day, you switch. Another day you're gonna be a Brentford fan, or tomorrow you're gonna be a Southampton fan because we're gonna play against them in the Carabao Cup. So I don't know. I don't really know your position, but I don't even know how did you call the Glazers to know that they're gonna announce tomorrow. Wow. Good. Couch experts know better. Ole is the man for the job. I'm not joking. I think he's the man for the job. His obvious issue they have is the defense and the midfield. Wow. You contradict yourself. Ole is the man for the job, but you are blaming the defense and the midfield. Who is choosing those players? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Who bought the majority of those players? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He had at least 6 transfer windows. He strengthened. He got his own players. Yes, I know the CDM situation, but you are the boss. You decided to go for other players because you trust on McFred. And now you're going to say he's the man of the situation. I don't blame him, but blame the defense. Who bought Harry Maguire? Ole. Who is choosing all of them in the defense? Yes, even if your defense is weak, even if you don't have a CDM, you don't have you have a weak midfielder. A good coach, a good manager is going to coach them and try to walk around. You can find a way of dealing with the lack of quality in the midfield. You put Pogba as a winger. Hello, come on, let's be honest here. Pogba on the bench or as a winger, you're just making the wrong decisions. You bought Jadon Sancho, he's on the bench. Decision making awful. Van de Beek spent a lot of money on the bench. Can you really find a solution to cope with your lack of the CDM? You can. Thomas Tuchel can. Jurgen Klopp can. Pep Guardiola can. You know, they can create somebody out of the blue and you think he's the best CDM in the world. But it's just strategy to walk around your issues. So when you say he's the man of the job and you blame his defense and his midfield, it's like, oh yeah, because I don't have quality, I can't coach, I can't do anything, I can't find solution. So you contradicted yourself here. I've been surprised if Conte joined Man United. They have a lot to talk with the board. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I don't really believe they're gonna get Conte because you bring Conte, you bring problems. Short term, he's coming to win trophies, and forget about Greenwood. He doesn't like the kid with attitude. You don't work hard. You don't track back. You are out. So Greenwood is going to be sacrificed. All the youngsters that's coming from the academy and pushing to the first team, forget about it for 3 years that he will be there. He would like to buy old, established players and push them to win something immediately. But what for the future? You know what I mean? People like even Martial or even, let's say, Rashford, they might find themselves out of the team easily because Conte, he doesn't mess around. No attitude, no nothing. You follow me, you do what I'm you do what I'm telling you to do. It's my way or no way. You are out. So I'm afraid that team don't have the strong mentality to cope with Conte's demand. And the Glazers also want to cope with that demand. You spend a lot of money on buying players, you're not even using them, and then all of a sudden you bring another manager that will demand his own players to win something. It doesn't make sense. Herbert is in the house, my brother, fuming with the state of Joke Club. Yeah, you told me, man, yesterday. Yesterday you said that it's going to be announced in the morning. He's going to be sacked, but it looks like they give him 3 more games until the international break, and let's see, to save his job. So I don't know what's going to happen, but your club, I think Ole is perfect for the Glazers, you know. You're still making money. Ronaldo is selling shirt. The commercial benefit is increasing every day. They don't care about the Champions League or winning anything because the club's still making money. And Oli is not gonna expose them. He's always like, okay, I'm happy with the players that I have. I'm happy. Babyface all the time, happy, and smiling. And did you see those videos going on online that he was laughing and signing autographs outside Old Trafford yesterday? I was like, wow, Oli, man, he doesn't care. He was with the fan, you know, enjoying his time and taking pictures and all that. I'm like, oh, maybe we, the online expert, we don't know exactly what is going on, because the people that go to stadium, maybe they value Oli, they respect him more than we on social media. You know what I mean? Because what I saw yesterday is different. You know, people still uploading, people still chanting Oli at the wheel. He's still having pictures with fans, no problem at all. So looks like people who, you know, people in Manchester still love Oli, and he need to stay at the wheel. Mr. Uba said that Mr. Justice, Oli to continue with the job. Yeah. Everybody else want him to stay. When your rival want Oli in, it shows. However, yeah, we want him to stay. Everyone he plays is poor. What would he do? Everyone he plays is poor. I don't understand. You're just assuming that he's doing this weird. PR machine of this club is the worst of any club in the whole world of football, right? Genius will have zero connect with this joke. Oh man. Oli at the wheel. Oli at the wheel. Oli at the wheel, man. That is the way it is. Okay, people, so let's go and read a little bit what is going on here on social, if any, if there is anything new here, or Oli sacked or something, we don't know. So let's go. So this is my page here, people, on social. You follow me there, I'll follow you back. You can also share my handling here. You can share this link to your people so they can join us. And yeah, only if you want, man. You want to follow me, I'll follow you back. It's okay. You don't want it, it's okay. It's not an obligation. So the new album is coming very soon. Unsackable. That is what I made this morning. DJ Oli with a new one. He's dropping dropping very soon on the market, and it's called Unsackable. He's not going to be sacked. Forget about it. You have to deal with it, because Oli is here to stay, people. New album. Subscribe to the channel to have a free copy, you know. Have a chance to win a free copy of new album from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The title is Unsackable. You won't sack me, I'm here to stay. Very, very cool album. I had a chance to, you know, to listen to the album because it's a pre-release. I'm the only person that got the right for the moment. So yeah, all the links is, you know, link is going to be in the description down below. You subscribe, you follow, you retweet, and you have a chance to win a copy of the new CD or the new whatever release from DJ Oli, Unsackable. All right, so after promoting my album here, you know what to do. You follow me, And I made a video early on. On tomorrow's game against the Saint at the bridge for Carabao Cup. If you have a chance, you can go double check. So we're not here to promote my albums and everything else. We are here to talk about football. So that's what we're talking about here. So let's go to Manchester United. I try to avoid to go on the main page because you know how it goes. Manchester United. Probably let's double check if Oli been sacked or not. What's going on here? Luke Shaw said an open and honest assessment from Luke Shaw from for their number 23. As individuals, we need to take responsibility. I have not been at my best. Okay, so Luke Shaw here is admitting that he's not at his best, so he didn't do good, taking responsibility, owning the defeat. So I need to reflect and see what is going wrong. Okay, look at yourself at the mirror and try to improve individually before blaming the manager, right? So yeah, Luke Shaw is taking some responsibility. Okay. Yeah. Look, Oli out trending. Oli out now is trending. And the apology from the guy, what is his name? The hair, right? That was awesome yesterday. He said that they were playing like kids. Men against kids, right? Referee. All kind of memes. Look at this meme here. Referee, can we have a new ball? Harry Maguire asking for a new ball. What's wrong with the one you have? Liverpool are playing with with that one. Look, ref, can we have a new ball? What is wrong? What's wrong with the one that you have? And Harry Maguire goes, okay, Liverpool are playing with that one. We're not even touching the ball. Epic, man. It's awesome what people can. Okay, I'm gonna avoid to scroll down because you never know what you're gonna find there. A lot of stupidity and evil always in the comment with some bad pictures and that, but you have an idea, right? I'm lucky that I didn't even bump to a bad picture from somebody selling her private or something. You know how it goes. So I'm gonna avoid really to scroll down, but you have the idea. Look Shaw here apologize to and the man himself here, Oli at the wheel, setting his sight on the United next 3 games. Okay, so these are the games that he needs to win or he's gonna be out. Atalanta and the one against City and the other one in the Carabao Cup, right? I don't know against what team, but he got three games apparently to save his job. So if you want to read more the comment, you can go, but I'm not going to take that risk of scrolling too much because you know how it goes. Yeah, this is Harry Maguire yesterday when he said that, you know, you have to apologize to the fans because we are Man United and we're not supposed to be losing games like that. He apologized too. So yeah, and Oli at the wheel. Oli said that was like the lowest in his career. But this guy managed to do what? He managed to relegate what team again? To relegate them to the championship, right? It was what team? I forgot the team that he took over in the Premier League, and he helped them relegated. So, but he said that that was the lowest 5-0 loss against the Liverpool. Let me read some of your questions, if there are any. Browsers. Luke Shaw, man, cost 25 million, and in 7 years he has had 6 good months. His assist tally of 7 years was broken by Robertson, 7 million in 1 season. Oh wow, that's interesting. That's interesting. You know, Luke Shaw almost joined Chelsea Football Club because he's a Chelsea fan. He said it on TV. So I think under Mourinho, right? Under Jose Mourinho, when Mourinho came back the second time at Chelsea, we wanted Luke Shaw and John Stones, if I'm not mistaken. But okay, let's read a few more comments from people here. Oli at the wheel. Full time. 5-0 at home. Defeat. That was awful. Awful really from you. You guys. So one more time before I go, I switch to the other screen. Please go buy my album, Oli at the Wheel, Unsackable, right now. From DJ Oli, and listen to it. The only way you can win this album is to subscribe to the Green Turf channel and also Fans FC. Follow me on social on my page, The Green Turf 2, and you have a chance to win a copy of this Unsackable album from DJ Oli. Watch some of my cool edit here and videos on my page. Okay, enough. Okay, people, we are back here. Let me just read a few of your questions. I don't see Oli being sacked soon. Maybe until January, the club still love the guy. Yeah, he's protecting the club, so he's protecting the owners. Oli at the wheel. He genuinely was driving with the wheel, not the steer wheel. Yeah, that makes sense. If you had the choice for one player to stay at Chelsea, who would be among Kevin De Bruyne, Salah, or Lukaku? I don't want to even think about this one, man, because it makes me so frustrated. Because back then I didn't have any YouTube channel. I didn't have anything. I was commenting everywhere, every article that you can find. I was commenting. I was deluded, thinking that if I comment, if I make a lot of noise, they can listen to me. I said no, don't sell Lukaku, don't sell De Bruyne, don't sell Salah, don't. So I didn't like. Everybody knows my love for the youngsters in general. You don't have to be from the Chelsea Academy. I just like to give the kid a chance. Because if you don't give them a chance, how they can progress, you know? So back then, oh, they have bad attitude, they are not Chelsea level, blah, 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 because we want to win. We want to win right now. We are not patient. So I just hope that we can learn as a fan base, okay? We can learn from things like this. Like, it's not because somebody is not performing good for a season that he's a flop. People develop. you grow, okay? Baby, toddler, and you grow. You become a man. You go to college. You go to university. But that principle doesn't exist in the Chelsea new generation of fans. Everything need to happen today, now. You know what I mean? So I just hope that we can learn, because it's not gonna change. Even if I project myself in the past, it's not gonna happen. So I don't wanna like guess on fake stuff. But back then, I wanted them to stay. But even you, if you were back then, you were going to criticize them. Just the way we do with Kalim Hassan-Odoi today. You know, Ruben and Andreas Christensen, all those bunch, they are not good enough. Rudiger, not good enough. You know, Jorginho, not good enough. You know, people like that. So I just hope that people can learn and be a little bit patient in the Chelsea community, because it is just so toxic. If you look at how they are getting on certain individuals just because of few bad games. Even Malang Sarr getting a lot of hate for no reason. The guy just coming to the Premier League, he hasn't really like played, he hasn't been given, he hasn't got a run of games. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. A run of games to allow him to make mistakes and learn from those mistakes. But everybody want to kill him just because of a bad preseason, just because he lost the ball against Arsenal 3 times and we conceded just because of this and that. I just hope that those experts, you know, those online experts can learn that football is not FIFA. It's not the football manager where everything need to be perfect, where you have always a budget to go and buy the next big thing, you know. But I'm gonna take all of them. I don't have to choose, and this is not gonna happen, so I don't have to waste my time talking about it. Chelsea don't have an out and creator. Yeah, KDB, yeah. Man, and I remember even Mata, man. Mata, what a player. 2 years in a row, he was Chelsea Player of the Year. Mourinho comes, boom, you are out. And Mourinho knows how to turn the fans against players. He will find the right word to say about a player if he doesn't like you, and everybody is going to listen to Mourinho. He got that power, the charisma to corrupt pretty much everybody, even when he got on the doctor, okay? And he said something that I was questioning myself. Probably Mourinho is right. But what the doctor did, the doctor just came to the pitch to do her job. That's what she's supposed to do. Somebody is on the floor and the referee decides to call it. The referee really did this. And Mourinho went banana. And we all backed Mourinho. Hey, you have to understand, you know, even if you're a doctor, you need to understand, you know, the mind games and all that. We all turned against, what is her name again? Camille or something, you know? Eva, yeah? So, Rashford apologized too. Yeah, I know. Let me just read. Only Tiv Yoruba language. I don't think that men deserve to coach Man United. Imagine Ronaldo get angry in the field. Well, Ronaldo also is exaggerating a little bit. Everything needs to be about him. When he got subbed the last time, he was out, he was coaching. All he was sitting and he was just coaching. Just sit down, man. You're a player, I'm the manager. You have to listen sometimes. And you have to acknowledge that not everything needs to be about him. Look at how he kicked that boy, that guy. I don't know who. You know, he was kicking him with, you know, and he didn't even get the red card. That's, I don't want to even get there. Apology FC, bounce back FC, looking forward FC. No time to think FC. Shambles FC. Salah would be the player he is now if he stayed. Well, that is your theory, though. Who told you that he wasn't? If you have a manager that trusts in you, give you time to make mistakes and improve from those mistakes, why not? Why not? Why not? Okay, but it's always theories and conspiracy and the narratives. Hello, Mr. Moses. How are you doing? Man United defender, too poor and is not well organized. That is why I love blue forever. Well, Man United defender is so poor. Defense, you mean? The defense is so poor. They got Varane, 4 times Champions League winner, a World Cup winner, and you can go many trophies. Maguire, the most expensive defender in the world. So maybe a little bit of coaching might help them. So you can blame the poor individual quality, but also blame the person who is, giving them instructions or who is picking them to begin with. Breaking news: United looking to sack Oli before the Spurs game. Fletcher to be administrated into the temporary role. Samuel, okay. Before the Spurs game? When is the Spurs game? Are you gonna play against Spurs? I didn't know that. Well, let's wait and see. So you heard here first from the Man United fans himself. So let's wait and see what can happen. The same thing goes to number 9, Tammy, Tomori, Bamford, Broja, Livramento. The list goes on. Mark my words, some of the gonna be remarkable too. Yeah, Chelsea Football Club. That's why I've been saying, like, I don't want to repeat the same things over and over again, but we are all praising De Bruyne, Salah now because they are who they are. But when they are at Chelsea trying to get an opportunity, they don't get it, and we turn against them. We say all the bad stuff, because we want a finished article. That's the problem at Chelsea Football Club. What the point are you gonna spend 250, right? 250K a week plus 5 million loan fee on Saul Niguez when you have somebody like let's say Conor Gallagher from the academy. Let me what Saul Niguez does better than Conor Gallagher on free, and you still pay him like 30K a week because he's still on a low wage, basically the academy wage. What the point of spending that kind of money on somebody because he's a big star from another league? You know what I mean? Eva, yeah, that is the name. Eva, yeah. Tammy Tomori didn't deserve to be sold. Well, back in the day, I remember many people, wanted them to go. Which of your manager back? Salah. Which of? That's what I say. I didn't say that there was nobody to give them. Yeah, even now, now even you Ty Malang Sarr, you said the last time that he's gonna. Yeah, are you afraid he's gonna concede an own goal and that? That's just an example to tell you that the coaching, the management, and also the owner, we don't wait at Chelsea Football Club. Every player in the world deserves to be given a chance, allowed to make mistakes, because mistakes are the part of the process. Part of the process. You, Ty, you're still a teenager. The way you were 10 years, when you were 10, you had another way of seeing things. Now you are growing every year. You are changing, making mistakes and learning from them. And then at some point you get at a very good level or your peak. That is part of life. But at Chelsea Football Club, we don't allow anybody. And you are telling me somehow that if he stayed at Chelsea, he was not going to make it. He was not going to be the player he is. Who told you so? If you got a good manager who believes in youth and who can, who can give you a chance, you're gonna improve. And you, Ty, you're gonna go one day, okay? After college, you go look for a job. Everywhere you go, it's like experience. Nobody wanna give you a chance. How am I going to get experience if you don't give me a chance? So the majority of people who comment online don't understand that football is just like anything else. And the majority of them are young, which is surprising that a young man will support another young man. That, hey, give him a chance. I feel the same. I can reflect myself and put myself in that person's shoes. But those kids, 11, 12 years old, they are so angry online. Get rid of him. Bad language, big word from young kid. You're like, hey, how old are you? Why are you saying these things? Sunday, it's gonna be, okay, you play Spurs on Sunday, so Oli might be sacked. Wow. Man, don't do that. Don't do that to the legend, please. Keep Oli for 10 more years. Like Sari, he just didn't like the English press and the culture, else he was a top coach. Sari at the wheel. Sari, yeah, I liked him when he joined Chelsea Football Club for the first half of the season, right? Sari got found out very quickly. Other managers would take like a season before people understand really what they do in the Premier League and block you the second season. But Sari got found out very quickly in the Premier League. January, February, March, oh my goodness. We were losing like 6-0. 5, 4, 3. We were awful. And he doesn't want to change anything. It's his way or no way. Tiki-taka, sideways, backward, sideways. Looks literally like we have to walk with the ball. Like, take the ball with your hand and walk with the ball at the back of the net. That's the way he wanted to score a goal. We don't try any shooting on distance. We don't try any long ball. We don't cross balls in the box. It was just like, what are we doing here? But people also forget that we were very lucky because that season, pretty much everybody in the Premier League but City, everybody was so poor. For some reason, we finished third because Spurs refused to win games. Arsenal refused to win games. And we went to win Europa League final. But man, he was so frustrating the second part of the season. And he decided to go. And an interview that I read, Matt Lowe, he said that Marina wanted him to stay and he regret for going back to Italy, So it is what it is. Just saying he'll never be as good as on always. Yeah, on the managers, yes. On the manager, because we don't give time to managers that allowed young people. Ancelotti wanted to try Bamford and Josh. Yeah, Josh back then. And also, what is the Brazilian kid, wonder kid? Another one that we had. We just sold him. I forgot his name. The Brazilian wonder kid was in the academy. What's going on with me today? No coffee, no reminding. So, Ancelotti wanted to, to incorporate few youth. But boom, all of a sudden, Torres out of the blue. We signed Torres without even telling him. So he was sacked literally after a game at Everton. Like, you are sacked immediately after the game. So, and another one that wanted to give a chance to youngsters, AVB, but AVB was another case. Getting rid of Didier Drogba and Lampard and all that, it was very difficult to do. And Di Matteo also wanted to give a chance to a lot of youngsters. Remember Oscar, when Oscar, Oscar came from Brazil. Oh my goodness, with Mata, Oscar, awesome. But those people, they don't last at Chelsea Football Club. So you can't only blame the manager. Look at Lampard. He wanted his youth revolution. You know, we're gonna create a new culture and we're gonna take time. You don't have time at Chelsea. That was just lying to you because we needed you when we didn't have the transfer ban. So he didn't understand that. He was just deluded like me. You know, look what happened to him. So at Chelsea, you have also to understand that managers don't have time to build. They don't have time for those youngsters. Okay, Sheldo Kalina Jr., what you should know now is that football has become business when all about to make money. That's true. That's true. Only Hazard, Ruben, and Moore took those long distance shots. Yeah, they tried, but yeah. It was like it's too much tiki-taka, man. Sometimes just keep it simple. Marina wanted to bring him back after sacking Lampard. Yeah, that's what I heard too. That's what I heard too. But Sari also is not good with youth. Back in the day, I was frustrated about Kalim Hassan-Odoi, and especially what he said that if you are 18, I don't trust that you can be in the top level. I'm like, age. The age is just a number, brother. It's just a freaking number. It said Tuchel had to come in for them to realize that time is key. Oli, phantom of many topics, lacks of tactical experience. Okay, yeah. That's the way it is. So people, Oli at the wheel. And we're gonna finish this show by talking about the king himself, Didier Drogba, and also Mo Salah. Mo Salah is the king of Africa right now. He scored the most goal for an African player in the Premier League, more than Didier Drogba. Congratulations to the king, Mo. What a player, man. He's arguably the best in the world right now, no matter what you're gonna say. I think he's better than Messi and Ronaldo in this current moment. Unfortunately, he's not gonna get the Ballon d'Or because the Ballon d'Or is just for 1 year, from January to about December, right? So he didn't win the Champions League. He didn't win the Premier League. Oh, so Liverpool didn't win anything? Wow. That's strange. They didn't win anything last season, right? Wow. Sad. So Mo Salah, man, keep walking. Keep walking. So people, do you think if Salah got... I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Do you think that if they have an injury crisis like Sadio Mane and Mo Salah, they are going to the African Cup of Nations, right? Do you think Liverpool can still perform in the same level and they might win something? That is a big, big question. Never know Salah could. Yeah, that's why you have to trust the youth and you have to trust the process and never say never in people's lives. Tammy Abraham will never, 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 okay? Ruben will never, never, never. Ross Barkley will never, never, never. The feeling, your feeling mean nothing to people, you know? You have to let the nature decide. We are not gods. That's all I have to tell people. We are not God. Let's just not pretend to be God here and say never, never, never. When is your starting 11 show? I already made a show. I already made a video on the green turf. My starting 11 and my match preview is already there. The video So when you're down here, you can go on the green turf and watch my video. And yeah, YouTube now not recommending anything. uh, it's a mess. It's a mess on YouTube right now. Everything is down because of the machines, because they try to uh, change everything right now. Algorithm is just a mess. You don't even know what to do anymore. Mane won't be a big miss like Salah will be. Jota will have to step up. Firmino. Come on, come on, come on. Mane is Mane. They are completely different kind of players. Nabil Keita is injured. We don't know for how many months. Did you see what Pogba did to him? Pogba, man. Pogba looks like he was like a looks like he just wanted to kill somebody on the field. Let me show you quickly what Pogba did. Okay, so back again here on my page. I think I made a short video about Pogba. Look at this. I don't know if I'm gonna be copyrighted here, but I don't care. Okay, look at this clip here, right? So yeah, so I think it was a very bad tackle, and before he came on, he was just like look at his face, and then bam, red card. It is what it is. It's a conspiracy theory here. So okay, people, so only few minutes left before I leave. Let me... Yo, Phantom don't watch videos. He said that he didn't get notification. I don't blame him because YouTube don't send notifications anymore to people. It's become so random. Everything is a mess. YouTube is going down and down every single day. So I don't I understand that, because even on my other channel, I can put notification and I don't get notification from another channel. You know what I mean? I try to test for myself. So if it doesn't send notification to myself, how it's going to send to somebody else? That's why he's out. I'm not gonna send him to jail today because that is not his fault. Yeah, he didn't get notification. He was not intentional. He was going for a ball. No, nah. Listen, he was angry. Like everybody was angry. Look at Ronaldo. Look at Bruno Fernandes. Look at those challenges they were putting. It tells you that they were out of the game already. They were frustrated, and it's not nice. Keita now might be out for months. Is it because of Discord? What Discord then? What Discord has to do with YouTube? I don't know. It has nothing to do with Discord. I don't know what you're talking about, but YouTube and Discord are completely different. Discord is just another program, another software you can use the video from there to communicate with people or whatever it is. But Okay, people, so I think we are all done. So let me remind you very quickly what we talked about. Oli at the wheel is going to stay, at least for now, until Sunday. We had some other news that he might be sacked before the Spurs game. Let's wait and see what can happen. Mo Salah, more than 100 goals in the Premier League, a so-called Chelsea reject. And he's better than Didier Drogba right now in the Premier League. You know, he took over the king. The king Drogba was top of the list in terms of scoring in the Premier League. But Mo Salah, they don't even play the same position. Mo Salah is just Mo Salah, man. Different. Drogba was often injured, often in the African Cup of Nations almost like every single year. In January, we're going to miss him for 1 month and 1 month and a half, and he will come back and finish top scorer. So different players, you can't really compare them, but I'm so happy that Mo Salah, the so-called reject, can teach certain experts online to be patient with certain players and never say never in people's lives, because you are not God. You are nobody. You are just a human being like me. So it's not because somebody is not performing today and you want to get rid of him and go buy somebody that you think is going to do something at Chelsea. Well, and how can you judge intentions? You always remind me this, but this one you are judging intentions, right? You always remind me that how can you measure intentions? So you're doing the same thing today, but it always works when it fits what you're trying to say, right? When you're trying to make a case, even the intention, you can judge it. Thank you, Mr. Kasamba Dominic. Oli is the still. Oli is here to stay, people. Okay, so I'm gonna have to leave and go do some work. Probably tonight I might do another live. That one is going to be phone calls. You can call and come talk to us. Thank you everybody for watching, and I think I will see you tonight, or in the future, or tomorrow for the watch along. Chelsea against Southampton at the Bridge. If I have time, I'm gonna do watch along. So be there, man. Subscribe to the channel, and God bless you.
We